Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Charlotte Hornets. At small forward, Josh Green. At shooting guard, Nick Smith. At the other forward position, Miles Bridges. At center, Mark Williams. At the other guard position, LaMelo Ball. The head coach of the visiting team is Charles Lee.
The All-Star break is behind us now, Clark, but honestly, I'm still thinking about what we saw, and what we saw was outstanding.
Well, it's always incredible when you get the best players in the world gathering to put on a show between the lines. The showmanship, the skill, athleticism, all high level.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Bridges out there with Green, then it's Smith, then it's Williams, and it's Ball in at the point. Now here's Williams. Outside, Green. Just 5 to shoot. His three-pointers off the mark. Thompson from long range. Rebound by Williams. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up further. Guys?
Thank you, David. And it's the Hornets with the ball after the Mavericks pick up 3. And Ball slams it in.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. The young fella's got some pretty good hops on him.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Now Bridges following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
Pass to Christie. Thompson outside, and that's a foul called on Josh Green. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Christie. Thompson surveying the floor. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Powell. And here's Washington outside. The Hornets pull it in. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Smith outside. Green with a screen on Christie. And it's Smith missing.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Irving can't hit. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Shoots from 12. The shot's good from Smith. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
Sometimes the bench players are a little overlooked and undervalued, but make no mistake, they play a vital role in deciding games.
Now, here's Bridges. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Smith kicks to Bridges. Outside, Ball. Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got 5 points so far.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Mavericks making a change here. Prosper's checked in. Now a look at the stats for Spencer Dinwiddie. Thompson passes to Irving. Here's Prosper. Back to Irving. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on a season, and a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. Special.
Now here is Smith. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Simpson. No good on the three. The Mavericks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
1:30 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Green. Here's Simpson. Covered by Irving. Bridges a screen on Irving. Here's Simpson. True on the 14-footer.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Irving. And the layup's good off the glass.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is estimated strength.
For the Hornets, they come into this one following a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Williams passes to Bridges. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Bridges has got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Christie against Smith. Here's Prosper. Cans it from downtown. Prosper's got 5 points so far.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The shot's good.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Outside Irving. Here he goes. Williams with the block. Smith for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. He has 5. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Hornets ahead, leading by 4. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Hornets?
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. They've got LaMelo Ball, and it's Simpson in at the 1 spot. Pass the ball. Here's Salon. Off target with his 3.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Here's Simpson. Spencer Dinwiddie picking up that last basket. Out left to the wing. Launches it. And Salon gets it to go. Salon's got the lead up to 5 now for Charlotte. Dallas shooting here about 46% for the game. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Simpson. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game.
Love watching Nurkic set hard screens and then roll with purpose. Great job in the creativity there from the pick and roll.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Brown, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. With this break in the action, here's a look at the teams that have blocked the most shots in the NBA this last month. Second, the Mavericks.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Here now is Dinwiddie. 9 points last game out. Pass to Marshall. There's the screen. With some arc, here's Prosper. Hornets with the rebound. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
That free throw, no good. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving comes in for Marshall. Dinwiddie for 3. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Dinwiddie sets the screen for Irving. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Exum. Shot to stop the run. Dallas, no good that time either. Charlotte leading by 11. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at the Hornets. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason. Mavericks trail by 13. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Irving for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Irving's got 7.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Hornets.
Ball kicks to Williams. Back to ball. Bridges outside. Rebound by Marshall. And here's Marshall to bring it up for Dallas. It's a 10-point game. One thing you know you're going to get from Bridges, he can really score.
That has never been a problem for him. He's always been able to put it in the basket. He's got a really good feel and stays in attack mode when he's on the offensive end.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple of occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
And the first one drops.
In addition to being a talented scorer, Bridges also gets a good amount of board work done, too. He's a terrific all-around player.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Washington's checked in. Both free throws good from Bridges.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now, here's Bridges. 6 points for him. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, Bridges using his strength to get the and one to go and igniting his team in the process.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. And that one falls for Bridges.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
6 to shoot. Here's Bridges over Irving for 3. Smith. They grab their own miss. Green with a screen on Powell. For 3. Smith. Mavericks with the rebound. Thompson from long range. Dallas moving it around. Outside Irving. Yes, that goes in. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Smith scanning the floor. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Charlotte. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Charlotte Hornets.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat, and pass, shoot, score, repeat.
Nothing else to add to that, guys.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that matchup with the Wizards, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they got to avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny?
Not on most things, but this case, yeah,
maybe.
Yes.
It took you too long.
Thanks for spending half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. Christie is out there with Irving, and it's Powell in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on a quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Williams, still without a basket. Out to Bridges. Green with a screen for Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hornets lead by 13.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
Back to Irving. Shoots over Ball. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. While we've got a moment here, the top free throw shooters in the league. Fourth, Kyrie Irving.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Williams, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Williams has got the lead up to 13 now for the Hornets.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the last few years, we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. And here is Ball after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Green with a screen on Christie. Here's Smith. Thompson with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 10. Here's Christie. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Back to Irving. Over Green. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Clark, the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball. And the only thing holding him back now is his health.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed a bunch of games early in his career, but he is the total package as a point guard now. Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of can he stay on the floor.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Ball hits them both.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Smith sets the pick for Ball. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Ball's got 13 points.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
Dinwiddie kicks to Washington, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
Now, here's Ball. 13 points in the game. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. A different look for Dallas. Prosper's checked in, and it's Najee Marshall in for Washington. A minute 42 left in the third. Thompson outside. Here's Prosper. And the rebound by Nurkic.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Clock at 6. Here's Simpson. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Mavericks trail by 14. Exum passes to Dinwiddie. Pass to Thompson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Smith outside. Here's Simpson. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Smith kicks to Bridges. Stolen by Thompson. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Look, you never want to foul a jump shooter. And, guys, hear me on this. I'm pretty sure Clay qualifies as a jump shooter.
It's his first trip to the line.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Curry's checked in for Smith. And so Thompson nails both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Pass to Diabate. Inside, stolen by Exum. Now here's Thompson with 1 on the clock, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Thompson's got 7 points in the game. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Mavericks trail by 10. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th. We've got Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Salon in at the 3. Here's Dinwiddie. And the lead is down inside single digits.
You know, guys, I like the way Dinwiddie uses his body and strength. I mean, he doesn't have a problem overcoming physical defense.
Here's Simpson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 10.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Connects from three-point range.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Simpson, the pass to Nurkic. Here's Diabate. Back to Nurkic. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Dinwiddie dishes to Marshall. Here's Exum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Simpson. Dinwiddie covering. They set the pick. There's Ball with the 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Ball is so smart with the ball in the pick and roll situation. Already handles these sets like a 10-year vet.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Takes a 3. The shot, no good. Outside, Ball. To the wing on the left. Here's Simpson. Dinwiddie covering. 4 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot off. Ball from long range. The Mavericks pull it in.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Shot by Kelly, no good. Charlotte leading by 8. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Here's Nurkic. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court, but when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Marshall. Back to Dinwiddie. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
What an adjustment by Dinwiddie, getting it to go and draw the foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie.
The versatility of Dinwiddie. Boy, he drives it, passes it, and he can shoulder the scoring load when you need him to.
Green with a screen on Dinwiddie. They kick it out to Green. Williams passes to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Mavericks trail by 9. Irving with the ball. Williams picks him up. And it's Irving missing. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Ball. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Really important for Ball to maintain his poise around the basket. That's what allows him to take a bump like that and still convert.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Christie's checked in for Dallas. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. Told his guys, focus up right now. Everybody needs to be on the same page out there. Let's go out there and take this game right now. Big words, guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here is Irving. Pulls it from the elbow. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there, but he's showing more of it now.
1:53 left to play here in the fourth. There's Ball with the 3, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. They trail by 11. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10.
Tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
Christie kicks to Thompson. Ball against Irving. Dallas again missing. Charlotte leading by 9. Bridges outside. Pass to Williams. Smith against Christie. From deep, Green. And they get it back.
Terrific play there. He gets to the long rebound, which keeps the clock running.
Green with a screen for Smith. On the wing, Bridges. And it's off from three-point range. Irving passes to Christie. Hits it from three-point range.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
Here's Ball. And an intentional foul right there. .40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Smith gets double-teamed. Ball finds Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Irving can't hit. And so the Hornets can now just hold on to the ball. And he commits the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.